Dr. Deb Schreiben here. What's healthy? We are. I am so excited to be talking to you today about one of my favorite topics. I know you all laugh because I love talking about everything that has to do with health. But this really is an important topic because I think a lot of you have even forgotten that cold exists still today, that the flu exists still today, because everything is still just all about COVID. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen, there is a lot more out there that has to do with your health, and cold and flu season is almost upon us. So I want to talk to you about things that you can do to stay healthy through this cold and flu season. Way, way, way before COVID was even a thing, I have gone on many, many TV stations all over the country talking about how to stay healthy during the cold and flu season, what you can do to really stave it off, to be able to take care of your health if you do get it, so that you can get through it faster, quicker, easier, and better. So I know the first one is super obvious, but stay away from people that are sick. Avoid people that are sick if you can at all possible do it. That means if you are sick, don't go to the grocery store and don't go to Walgreens and don't go to the mall. Stay home. Get lots and lots of sleep. You know, the more sleep you get, the better that you're going to heal, because you heal when you're sleeping. And I know a lot of people in the world are sleep deprived. I can get that way myself. You know, I have to really pay attention to my work-life balance, make sure that I'm getting enough rest, enough fluids. This is another one. Make sure you're drinking plenty of fluids, especially if you have the flu, if you have a cold, even if you have COVID. So go ahead, make sure you're getting plenty of rest. So what is enough rest? I would recommend between 6 and 8 hours consistently. Some people need 8 or 9. I'm that person that needs 8 or 9. And if I don't get 8 or 9, I feel like crap. So drink enough fluid, get enough rest. And you know what? Eat the right foods and take the right supplements. There's a lot of supplements out there that are antioxidants, like glutathione. D3 is a huge one. So many people are deficient in D3. You want to take things like vitamin C and zinc and elderberry and quercetin. All of these different supplements can really help boost that immune system for you. In my office, I also recommend something called Acute Virotox. There's another company called Gene Eden. They have really good antiviral stuff, and you know that the cold and flu are viruses along with COVID, so that we can really fight these better. It's important to know what to take, when to take it, how much to take, and then eat the right foods. Foods that are high in sugar, high in carbs. I know they can be comfort foods, but those don't have a lot of nutrition in it for you. In fact, you're feeding all those bad bugs if you're giving yourself a lot of sugar when you're sick. So try to stick to the vegetables, the fruits, the really good organic proteins like grass-fed beef and chicken and good delicious eggs, so that you can keep your body healthy and keep giving it nutrition, because that's what we need to stay healthy during the cold and flu season. Another thing is just make sure you are cleaning and disinfecting the surfaces around you. I'm not saying you have to use like a Clorox wipe. There's lots and lots of really good organic type products that you can actually even buy at Kroger or Publix today to clean those surfaces off. I actually use something called On Guard from doTERRA. They have cleaning supplies. They have so that you can put it on your skin. So you can even use On Guard for aromatherapy, and it's got lots of healing stuff in it. I use that all through COVID, and I use it every single day. And guess what? It smells pretty amazing. So clean and disinfect those surfaces. Use your Clorox if that makes you feel better. I personally choose at home, especially, to use things that are more organic and less chemical based. Now, this is one that we have been preaching and preaching and preaching over the years, and through COVID, they're preaching it even more. Wash those hands. Practice good hand hygiene. This helps a lot. So instead of just touching your face with these dirty hands, wash them up. Good soap and water makes the hugest difference. So avoid people that are sick, eat good food, take the right kinds of supplements, get enough sleep, clean and disinfect those surfaces, and then make sure you're practicing really good hand hygiene. So these tips will hopefully get you into this cold and flu season and onto the other side of it without having it. And if you do get it, hopefully it will be mild, not cause you too many problems, so that you can actually have an amazing fall and winter and not succumb to the cold and flu. So I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, don't ever hesitate to reach out to me. I'd like to talk about weight loss. Weight loss and weight gain is such a huge topic today. We're coming on 2.5 years on this COVID pandemic, and I am hearing over and over and over again how many people are gaining weight and gaining weight and gaining weight. And no matter what they do, they can't get the weight off. And I'm even hearing this from people who are organic eating, healthy, work out. And they say, Dr. Deb, I don't know what's wrong. I am giving up. I feel hopeless. I cannot get the weight off of me. And then you know what they do? Once they get into that headspace, then they're like, oh, well, you know what? F it. Forget it. I'm just going to eat whatever I want to eat. It doesn't matter. And then they put on more weight, and then they can't sleep at night, and their clothes don't fit, so they don't feel good about themselves. And it becomes this vicious cycle. And this is so rampant today. I think part of it is a lot of people are at home, they're not around other adults having conversations. You're not at the office walking up and down the halls going to talk to people. They're stuck in these chairs and this telemedicine on these digital platforms, having these Zoom calls and all these other Google Meets and Google Hangouts instead of actually being out there and walking and exercising and moving your body. So that's one of the big things. The other thing is hormone imbalance. Stress, when our body is under a tremendous amount of stress, and can be good stress or bad stress, it can be chemical stress, physical stress, emotional stress. Your body doesn't know the difference. It's all just stress. So when you're under this amount of stress, and you know what, let's face it, everybody has a little bit of stress going on in the background thinking, when is the next COVID outbreak? Is it going to be monkeypox? What's going on? I haven't heard about some thing that's going on that they're trying to reproduce and weaponize the Spanish flu to make a stronger vaccine. Well, we don't even have the Spanish flu around anymore, so I'm not sure why they're doing that. But there's a lot of stress around this stuff. And so we're all wondering, what's the next outbreak? What are we going to do? There's people who are still struggling from this COVID stuff and losing jobs and losing homes and not being able to go to work and all of that stuff. And it's causing people to gain a lot of weight or to, no matter what you do, not be able to lose weight. So what I do in my office with my patients is I take a look at what is going on. We dig deep. We try to figure out the underlying cause of the issues, like, is it an insulin issue? Do we have insulin resistance? Do we have sugar dysregulation issues? Do we have cortisol issues? Do we have blood sugar issues? Do we have thyroid issues? Do we have neurotransmitter imbalances? Is our gut amuck? Is it a mess in there? Are we not absorbing our nutrition? All of these things can really play a huge role in weight gain or inability to lose weight, along with amazing other things that we're struggling with and probably don't even realize that we're struggling with. So if you're one of those people and you are struggling, no matter what you do, you can't lose weight, you can't get the energy up to exercise, which of course is going to help you lose weight, you're not sleeping, which of course is going to help you be healthy and lose weight, then you know what? You should give us a call. You should find a functional medicine practitioner. We look for the true underlying cause of the problem and fix it so all of these symptoms will go away. And weight gain is a symptom of something else going on. And I think that's really, really important to remember, because I know if you're anything like me, you think, what am I doing wrong? What am I not doing right? And then you're like, you know what? Forget about it. I don't even care anymore. So don't give up hope. We can figure out what's going on with you so we can help you get that weight off so that you can feel like the old you. And actually, most of my patients, they feel better than they even felt before, and they didn't even realize they weren't feeling well. So if this sounds like you, don't wait another minute, because you know what's coming up upon us: Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all the fun things that we do. And what do we do with these things? We eat. So we're getting ready to be packing on those pounds, along with winter coming and everyone stays inside and stops doing the things that are healthy outside. So this is just kind of that perfect storm time. So don't wait. Don't wait till November. Don't wait till December. Don't wait till January. Like everybody else is like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to do Weight Watchers, which doesn't work, by the way. I'm going to do all of these things. You know what? Take care of it now. Prevent yourself from putting more weight on, and let's get in control of our health. Let's be empowered to take care of our health and our weight and our sleep and our energy and all these things that make us feel amazing and give us the ability to live a long quality life. So If this sounds like you, reach out to us here at the office. There's a million different things. Like I said, we can figure out the right test, the right way to figure out what to do to get you feeling better. So I hope this helps. Wishing you loads and loads of love and light and health and happiness. Until next time, bye-bye.
Have a question? Email us at feelbetter@lakepointwellnesscenter.com. You could always go to feelbetterhere.com for more information, and to make an appointment, call 770-974-5215.